Hello, 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 everybody. How are you doing? Today is the Colonel here, and I am in a test creative flat world. Um, this is the villager, infinite villager breeder for 1.8. It is a very simple thing, and I am going to show you how to build this, as well as a design I came up with for villager trading stalls. Um, so to get started, you're gonna go up. I'm actually gonna go a little bit of ways. You're gonna go up 20 blocks. I do 20 blocks because it looks nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And go up 2 more. So 22 blocks in total. Now, the 21st block, or on the 22nd block, you're going to start putting dirt around it. You're going to go 4 out, 3 out in each direction. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then fill it in. And this is going to be the area where the villager sits. It's going to be all farmland because you got to plant carrots in order for them to be automatic. And then break this block. Put water in there. Oop. And a lily pad. Where are the lily pads? L-I. Okay. So then now you put a lily pad. And then just farm, or just turn the grass, or the dirt, into farmland. And then plant some carrots. Now, I don't know why carrots. I learned about this design from Doc M77, but I don't think he actually ever did a full tutorial on it. But he uses carrots because he claims it's more efficient. That was my phone. I don't know if you could hear it. And then the next thing you can do is break every block except the one underneath the water. Underneath it. Okay. Now what you're gonna want to do is make a 2-high rail. I'm gonna go boom. Make a rail at this height all the way around. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. I don't build in creative like this a lot, so. And then you're also gonna want to go out an extra block so you get this little lip here and do the same thing. And boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Now you're gonna want to go down 4 blocks. Or, yeah, you're gonna want to have 4 blocks in total going down on this wall. Doesn't have to be 4 blocks, but it looks nicer to be 4 blocks. Alright? And on the inside, where the dirt lines up with the whatever your outside wall is, you want to put trapdoors like this. Where they're clear. So you're going to want to put trapdoors going all the way down. This is to when the baby villagers grow up, they're gonna run around randomly, and this is to trick the baby villagers into thinking there's a full block in here, and which will make them fall down. Alright, so I'm gonna finish building this part because this is the easiest part. I'm gonna finish building it and then I'll get back to you. Alright, it's all built. As you can see. And next thing you're gonna want to do is put signs on this block. Going all the way around. Boom. And boom. And then you're gonna have to shift to do it. Place signs there. And there. And there. And there. So you wind up with that pattern. This is going to be the thing that stops the water. And then lastly, I like to use glass because it looks nicer. But just fill in the bottom with glass, leaving a 3x3 hole in the center. Alright. And then last thing you're going to want to do is take buckets of water and put one bucket in each corner. And the actual breeding, well, actually, never mind. Next thing you're going to want to do to make it infinite is you're going to go up 5 blocks from the pad. So you got 1 block, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on this block, you're going to build a little pad, a 3x3 pad. You might hear my dog bark here in a second. Put a block, a rail, a block, and then take some doors. This is where a villager's going to sit. Boom, boom, boom. Then cover it. Boom, 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 boom. And last thing, probably one of the more important things, is torches. Okay? Alright. And the point of this rail is, you're going to have a villager in a minecart there so that he can't move and jump off. And it keeps this thing infinitely breeding. Alright, so this thing is built. I'm going to tear down the torches because this makes it into a village, and it makes that farm a little less efficient. Okay. Now, I'm going to go over here, and I'm kind of going to go over some of the finer points. Ignore the piston thing around the outside. That's something I made. It's not very useful. Alright, so here's the villager in minecart. Here's the villagers. Now, one thing that is going to be make this farm really efficient is, well, it's also the thing that makes it automatic. If you don't have farmer villagers, they won't pick the carrots, and picking the carrots makes the farmer villagers want to breed. So, if you don't have farmers, you're basically going to have to sit here and throw carrots at the villagers until you get farmers. So, the more farmers you have, the more efficient. And on the one I do on Xadecraft, I took like 5 hours breeding villagers. I had this, I'll show you what this thing's for over here. What this is doing is closing up that gap so that the babies don't fall down. And I just sat here for like 5 hours on Xadecraft. When they would make a baby, if it wasn't a farmer, I would kill it. And that is what I did for 5 hours. And so far, I think it's pretty worth it. Okay? Next thing you want to do is go down the cover around that 3x3 hole, going all the way down, and you're going to put a dispenser facing in on one of the corners, and in that dispenser you're going to want a water bucket, and that is going to make it so that when villagers fall, they don't take fall damage and die. So, and it also pushes them to one corner, which makes them easier to get out. And the other, you're going to need another dispenser. It's not really necessary, but in order to save lag on the server, put a lava bucket and one in the center, and it kills off the villagers. But you don't really, in the beginning, you don't need it. I would just put a water bucket in there for now. Alright, now, for the sake of time, I'm going to just spawn some villagers right there. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Okay, and then put the glass back. Alright, now, this is the villager breeding cells. I built the whole thing out of stone, so it is really ugly, but the blocks you build this out of don't matter. The only ones that do matter are the blocks where the actual redstone is working. Okay? So, the way this thing works, I'm going to kill this villager off, and I'm going to have to, well, this is probably the only drawback. I'm going to kill this guy, break that minecart, and go, I don't need villagers, spawn egg. Alright. Alright. What you're going to do, or I'll show you how this works. The first thing you do, put down a minecart and push it. If you're facing in there, all the villagers got a baby early, and you can just stand here and it'll bounce back and forth. Now when you find a villager you want, you move out the way of the minecart, and he will fly up the track, land in there. He'll land on a pressure plate, which will change the direction that line is going. So all you need to do to get another one to go in the next cell is point in, get another villager, move out the way. He'll fly up there, skip it, and go to the next cell. And it just continues that going for as many times as you want. You probably, every once in a while, gonna want to put, well actually it's gonna want to go here. You're gonna want to put a power rail and power it so that they maintain momentum. It won't mess with the redstone design I have, which is really basic. Okay, so that's basically how this works. You just need some track, and now I'll show you how to build the redstone and the cells. So the first thing you need is to build up 5 blocks in a pillar, and then fill in 3 here. Then you're going to want to put a pressure plate right here, because that's where the redstone's going to be. And then you're going to want to dig down. Actually, you only need to dig down 1. Okay, and then you want to take blocks going up 3 here and here. And then I have chests and a half slab, so I'll take that and that, chest, half slab. The chest is to store emeralds or whatever the villager trades. Like this guy, I would store meats. This guy, I would store string. Okay. Next thing you're going to want to do is take some stone and go out to and connect it with the rail line. And then you're going to take your rail, point it, go here, then turn it, pointing into the cell, and then build out 2 blocks. And 2, alright? Okay, now to the redstone. Redstone is really basic. You just need some blocks, redstone, and redstone torches. So the block right here is where the pressure plate is. So you want to put a torch, and then you want to place a block right in the torch so that the torch is able to power the block, which there's going to be a dot of redstone on. And then place a block so that the redstone will power this block, and then just put a torch on top of the block. Now, what'll happen is when the villager lands on the pressure plate in here, lands on that pressure plate, he will unpower that torch, which will then unpower that redstone, unpower this block, which will power the torch, which will make the rails switch positions. So it's a really basic, easy system, really cheap. I mean, the most expensive part's the rail, which if you're doing villager trading, you'll eventually make an iron farm. So they go up, go in, and you're done. So that is the basic villager, the infinite villager breeder and villager trading cell design. I got the breeder from DocM77, and the trading system was inspired by a guy named Xadecraft, who is a member of the Too Crafty server that I follow. His is a little more complex. I simplified it a lot. But if you liked this design, please tell me. If you got any improvements for it, tell me. But as always, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share it if you feel the need. And I will catch you guys next time.